I'm Marcus Foster. I'm Marcus Foster. I play songs, I play music. Art college, doing sculpture at the Royal College of Art, and I'm on tour. I haven't had any sleep this whole tour. It's been like quite intense, but it's quite fun. It's still loads of fun. I'm a big fan of Tom Waits. I like Tom Waits, so kind of like, yeah, maybe if like a bit of Tom Waits, a bit of Van Morrison, a bit of Bob Dylan, maybe a bit of blues, a bit of everything. Like I like to mix a lot of stuff within yeah, just a bit of everything really. I started playing piano when I was about 7. Beatles songs and like old like jazz stuff. I was like really into it, and then yeah, and then like just growing up, I wanted to learn the guitar, and I got really into like blues music, like Buddy Guy and like Hendrix, and wanted to do all that kind of stuff. Like used to love it. I'd be like 12 years old and like playing with these like 50-year-old men like in blues clubs. Just tried out singing for a bit, and like yeah, and then like, ever since then, yeah, I just started writing my own songs. Crazy! No, just describe myself in a few words. I like making work, I like keeping busy, and yeah, I don't know, funny, crazy, wacky, mad guy, like, no, just a wonderful human being, just great. Coming from Vancouver to into the country, yeah, like I had the worst day. Like our plane got redirected like 4 times, and like I got stuck in customs with this guy who like started asking me all these like crazy questions, like with this T-shirt, I had this merch and stuff, and they were like literally like this. The guy was horrible, and he was just like, these shirts were made in Guatemala. Why are they made in Guatemala? And I was just like, what? And they were saying like, how many personal belongings do you have in America? And I was just like, and then like I just had this nervous breakdown, like just like exploded into tears, like I don't know. It was just like so weird. And then they thought that I had like loads of drugs on me because I was crying and stuff. People are like, yes, blood, like they say stuff like that, like yes, blood. Like, it's like calling someone like my brother or whatever, like they're like, oh, blood, or like safe. Like I had quite a funny one when I first, like, this is like my first sort of time to Canada, like this trip. So in Vancouver, this first woman that I met, she was like, you have to go to the mountains. It's a slam dunk walk, slam dunk. And I was like, what? I was like, that's so funny. Like, and so like literally, I think ever since then I've just been like, slam dunk coffee, slam dunk. Right? Maybe it was just that woman, she's just obsessed with basketball or something. She was really nice. Yeah, for a long time I used to be obsessed with the writer called Georges-Louis Borges. There's this book called The Book of Sand. I had this like really old book which had like yeah. So I'm kind of obsessed with Borges. It's kind of like my Bible. Like I take it with me everywhere I go. I find it sometimes really hard to eat breakfast in the morning. I don't know where I'm going with that. Just cereal sometimes is really intense, though. But that's not a philosophy. A lot of people find it difficult to understand that I do 2 things. Just do stuff. People don't realise that you can do a lot. I don't have a philosophy. Just stay alive. That's my philosophy. That's what I'm trying to do. Not die. That's what's so amazing about this whole thing is I've been touring. This is my 2nd tour of America in this year, and I haven't recorded an album yet. Before I graduate, I think I need a couple. I'm going to record an album in January, like in this church in London. I'm going to record it with a bunch of different people, like people I've played with before, and like new people that I've just sort of met. And I can't stand, like, I have some weird problem with like when people are like sweeping in the street, you know, that shh, that sound like freaks me out. Like I can't stand it. Like, like just that's like my idea of hell. Like some guy like sweeping in a cell. I've written a new song actually last time I was here. I quite like a lot of like imagery stuff that I've written. Like I quite like the line like, have you ever seen the haunted ancient morning sweep the stars out from the sky? Family that has made slam dunk, slam dunk. Standing on the corner, just pretending not to fear the drum. Suit on may or may not take her home.